Morning guys, right, I'm redoing the intro because I realised I didn't film one yesterday. It's now the 21st of July, my birthday, and we're on the second day of the bloggers match. If you look behind me, we've got our own sort of signs, the YouTube bloggers match. It's the second annual match, hosted by George Day and Mark from Fishing for Memories. Yeah, so we've hired one of the biggest lakes on Seven Lakes Angling Complex, and this is the venue for our bloggers match. I think altogether there's like 16, 17 anglers, all YouTube bloggers. I think there's one written blogger, but yeah. As it's already started, I know it's pretty good atmosphere. Everyone's getting on, and there's a few fish to be caught. So yeah, so let's see how things progress from this moment on. All right then, ta-da. Stand there for a bit.
Where's everyone put his gear?
Oh, sorry Dan, sorry mate.
Oh my god, I've never seen so many cameras in my life. First, one person from each team, or both of you come up and hold hands or something. Could someone put my camera on? Okay. Craig needs to do it. Not yet, go back, I'm not ready yet. Oh man. Right, let's get this sorted then. Who wants to be first? Come on then. I'm probably going to pick a crap one, aren't I? Yeah. Need it, no? Your beard is ginger.
Or random fanboy, your beard is ginger.
Down there.
It's on this side.
Because no one's rushing forward. I thought people wanted to do it. Do you have a look? No one knows. Yeah, I don't know it, so. Right.
Just do what Carl does, poach. Right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You got the swim one, Ed.
Right down the furrow. Hey, not like it right. We've got peg right down the furrow. Alright.
I'll get a close look at that. So hey, what peg have we got?
We've got peg 9. Let's go and have a look at it. Six. Sorry, mate.
Pick this swim, that sounds worse than I got a left. I don't.
6, we got this swim.
Everyone's dogging this going on mugshot.
I'm worried because we have one left and we shouldn't do.
That's alright, we'll have it.
We'll have it. I don't know what number you are yet. No, you're number 4.
Oh, right. No, sorry. You're number 4.
I knew there wasn't 9. Right.
Oh, I know.
Right, so it's like we're at peg 7.
Yes, because Mark
We have no idea
where
Bloody hell, Mark. What are you playing at? Sabotaging it. Right.
Let's go fishing.
Right then, so we've picked peg 6, which is, well, it's down the end of the lake. There's another 2 pegs behind us that way. We got 6 in front of us, and George and Mark, the guys running the match, are at the front. So yeah, me and Chris are going to set up in peg 6. It is a pretty small peg between the 2 of us, and we're going to be using a single rod each. But what I'm going to be doing, because there's a prize for the biggest carp, and then there's a prize for the biggest coarse fish in relation to the British record. So if you catch like a 2 pound roach, that's probably going to hammer it. If you're going to catch like a 7 or 8 pound bream, it probably wouldn't sort of fare well against the big roach. But I've got tactics. I've got Chris Fennel, the Carp King, so he's going to be the one chasing the carp, and I'm going to be chasing bream and then give up and do carp in the night. But yeah, so let's get set up, and I'll switch the camera back on just before the all-in. All right then. Right, so we're about 2 hours in so far.
About
Chris has been concentrating mainly on the bottom for carp. I know it's warm weather, but the wind has picked up and the fish that were on the surface have virtually disappeared. There's only like the odd one poking around. So concentrating on the bottom or mid-range water is maybe a better option. I got the mat rod out and I'm float fishing. I was doing alright. I was fishing like quite shallow. I just didn't plumb or nothing like that. And I was catching like loads of little perch, around about 3-4 ounces, nothing massive. And I decided to sort of like plumb it, go right down to the bottom, and I sort of killed it. So I'm not actually having any more perch at the moment. But I'm going to shallow it back up, see if I can't get a few more perch, and then I think I'm going to set up the carp rod, get a method feeder on there, and then go cook some dinner. But yeah, so we're catching fish. I don't think we're in the lead-in for anything at the moment. I think the biggest carp at the moment is like £4. I'm not sure about the biggest coarse fish, but it's not the perch I'm catching. Alright then, I'll catch you later. Done tight, is it?
Feels like maybe going to a snag. No?
Oh, nothing on there.
Snapped off. It's gone.
Very close. Bit of excitement.
Right then, so I've swapped over to the method feeder, but for the last sort of like hour or so I've been putting the perch in here just to show you some sort of what kind of stamp of perch I'll be getting. Nothing really that big. I think there's one in there, probably 4 ounces, and the rest are about 3. But yeah, let's flip the net over now and get them out.
Well, I'm roughly back out in the same area now. Got another PVA bag on. Cast it back out. Clipped up. I clipped up a bit.
Haha. Did you get the fish?
I've got wet. I've got my swamp pack as well.
You could have left some clothes on. Chris, you should have 2 beeps on your rod. That was Merlin and Leo, which was their first run. Fish snagged up with a tree to the side, so he's jumped in, and they still lost the fish. So the 2 runs on bottom baits I've seen, both lost on snags. It's hard, isn't it? Alright then, speak to you later. Right then, this is our first carp for the match, and it's not going to rank us anywhere. Caught in double maggot, and it's probably a pound.
It's the smallest carp of the match so far.
Well, if I remove my fingers from the shot, it might look bigger. But then again, it's the way he's been kicking off. But we've got a carp on the bank. I think it's a good foundation. Now it's Chris's turn. £15, please.
I'm trying.
Get away.
Oh, it's come off.
Right then. So Carl and Alex have just landed a carp, and they're right next to us. So we'll have a look at them.
We need another how many cameras shot?
How many people are going to see this shot though?
We need everyone.
Yeah, wait, we'll get everyone down here.
Are they all recording? They better be. That's not far enough. Reel it in.
How can I smell sausages? Who's cooking?
That gets me every time I watch your video. One night, I was in my room, pitch black, I was watching it. They went off, I literally shut myself.
Okay, guys.
third carp over where I baited with ground bait.
Right then, I got Chris, my blogging partner, running off blogging now. His little session, he's actually done, well, not badly, but the lake hasn't treated him very well. He's had 3 runs, lost 2 fish in snags, and he's lost about 3-4 rigs in snags, and literally we pulled out a 2-metre log, and we just pulled out another log that's about 3/4 of a metre. But I haven't done too badly, but nothing that sort of rates in match standards. I think we're looking for a carp now over £6. My carp was about £1.25, and I think coarse fish wise we're looking for something in the region of about £0.5. I know that I probably lost bigger than that early on, but yeah, there's still tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a bit now, see how see how long it stays light for, and yeah, so I'm going to go over to the barbecue, have a little bit of social, and be back. And I'll probably go to sleep, to be fair. I'm feeling wrecked. Right then, I'll see you later.
How long have you been asleep?
Do you know that £5 winning?
It's a bit more interesting when you get a screaming run, isn't it?
And it is just one time where everyone flocks over to see it.
It's because it's Tom.
What? That would be. How are you going to get it all? Oh, I should have got that on.
Was anyone recording?
No. How was no one recording that?
50 cameras and no one filmed recording on his chair.
Have you already got one?
Please. Where's Keith when you need him?
Yeah, exactly.
Right then, so we're back from the barbecue. We'll be back for half an hour. I've had the bread out on the surface. I've tried maggots for a bit. I've actually put my I've got it down at my feet by here. Maggots out. I've had another 3 or 4 perched, nothing, all tiny. So it doesn't look like anything's progressing on the coarse fish wise. I'm going to swap over now and I go on the Mistral Krilla boilies. Put a small bed out and just solid PVA bags. And hopefully that'll produce a fish in the night. So I'll see you later. Alright, ta-da. Right, it's coming up to about 2 AM. I just put a fish in the net, my first sort of carp on the bottom bait. So I've picked up, and it looks like an 11-pound common carp on the Krilla bottom baits. So I'm going to get George to come up now and verify that weight, because I think it might be the biggest carp of the match so far. So I've just woke up Chris, and he's not in best shape actually. But yeah, wait till George gets back and I'll switch the camera back on. Right, so it's what is it, 5:10 to 2, something like that. And I've got my first carp off a bottom bait. And it's really frisky and just didn't stop fighting. I didn't switch the head torch on, but I didn't realise that this was, or is now, the biggest fish of the match so far. It's an 11-pound 2 ounce common carp. It's really dark. It's like, as the bailiff said, it's like a proper original for the lake. I'm well happy with this.
That's brilliant on your birthday as well now.
Oh, yeah, I forgot it was my birthday.
Birthday boy, happy birthday, mate.
Happy birthday, it's a birthday fish.
Alright, I think it's a double figure fish that needs a photo, I think. So I'm going to have to get my camera out. Right then, let's get a quick photo, then we'll put him back. So, here's the biggest fish of the match so far. It's had a minute in the margins to sort of rest up. So see if I can turn it round and let it go.
Right then, after losing a couple of fishing snags, just been woken up by this nice dark coloured common. Finally got a fish on the bank. Happy now, haven't blanked, haven't kept landing snags. So I'm happy, not blanking.
Spot on.
How'd it be?
As long as you're not blanking.
Good morning. Chris has just woken me up. I'm feeling pretty rough at the moment. He's just put a fish on the bank. Well, I've just seen that. Yeah, so I didn't realise, well I did realise, but I thought it would probably gone by this morning. But I'm currently leading with biggest carp. And Chris hasn't blanked now, so now that the sun's come up, well, it's a bit cloudy, but things look a lot better. Now I'm gonna get some breakfast or something and then do a proper update because I'm still half asleep. But we'll have a look. Right then, I'll speak to you later. Right, so there's Mr. Carp King Fennel. Bright and bushy this morning. I've actually got a request for an autograph for you off Jonathan Davis.
Yeah, they're £10 a pop, my autographs.
Okay. He's a legend in Wales, mind. He actually named the biggest carp in White Springs. You'd quite like it, actually. He named it Hand Job.
Oh, right, after me?
I'm not answering that. But yeah, just instead of an autograph, just can you say hi, John, or Mavis?
Hi John, how you doing?
I think he'll love that. Alright, so yeah, what are we doing? You've got the carp rod back out. I've swapped over back to maggots.
Yeah, I'm still fishing for the carp. I've got no choice because I didn't bring coarse gear with me.
We've got about 2 hours left. We might still muscle out another one.
Hopefully.
But I think we're quietly confident that £11 now will...
Yeah, plus a £5-ish I had. They were on £16-ish.
But not bad. But yeah, we'll have a little roundup at the end then. Yeah.
From somebody else's rod. Is it snagged already?
I want to net it.
There's a carp.
Get in. Oh, I didn't like that.
That boilie, that multicoloured or something.
It's not even a boilie, it's a bouncy ball.
This is probably going to be the last fish of the match for us. A joint effort. We got. I landed it on Chris's rod. It's a chunk.
I'll hold the...
You hold the tail.
a joint 2-pounder.
Give me a minute. Right, smile. Brilliant.
There we go. Let's get this little beastie back. I don't think. Yeah, I'd give it £2.
When I was walking back, Joe lost a fish.
Yeah.
He had one on a floater, but the hook pulled just before the net.
Yeah, someone is it?
It's yours, dog.
Tom! Look at that rod. There's something about it that the rod just screaming off.
He runs like Phoebe from Friends.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it actually? That is a bit.
Everybody seems to have a run when they're walking away.
There's a few bites happening, so it's not over yet.
Right, so I'm continuing on with the coarse fishing, and I'm keeping landing little perch like this. It's quite a nice little species, but we say we need something a bit bigger, really, don't we? Let's get it back. Right then, they've just called the all out. And I suppose me and Chris, we haven't done too bad actually. I expect, considering how many fish have been lost on snags, and yeah, so we're going to make our way down to the little draw at the end, and we'll see how things have panned out. Right then, I'll see you at the draw, not the draw. What do they call that?
It is a draw, prize draw.
The prize draw, yes. That's where I'll see you guys at. Anyway. We've got last year's, one of the favourites of last year's match, Carl and Alex. Getting caught his photographer or cameraman. Token German. Where's Merlin?
Down there.
Merlin's not been very well. Apparently had a 24-hour nosebleed, so he hasn't got any blood left in him.
Hello.
So this is the two teams to our right. Now I'll take a wander around and have a look at the teams to my left. This is the competitors to my left. We got Taylor.
Simon Taylor. Yeah.
Simon Taylor.
And I've been your neighbour for the last 24 hours.
Yeah, he's been on the pole and a carp bottom bait.
Yeah.
Because his partner, well, he didn't have one, so he was the only one allowed to use two rods.
Yeah, I got unfortunately let down twice.
So you look like possibly the biggest coarse fish is yours.
Yeah, it looks to be that way. Yeah, with an 8 ounce rod. So.
Not bad, sir.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Right then, let's go and see who else is on this bank.
Yeah, see you later, mate. Carry on with my tea.
Right then, further down the bank we've got, was it Tom and
Oscar.
Tom and Oscar?
It's got a little batch on spin.
Oh, not bad. So you've been spinning trying to catch the biggest coarse fish, yeah?
Yeah, but did not succeed.
Yeah, they're all about the same size, the
They're all
perch,
about
aren't
this size. Some of them are a bit bigger, some of them are smaller.
they? I don't think anybody's blank, that's the thing.
Yes, that's the main thing, and it's good to meet everyone as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's brilliant.
So, right, who else is down here? Who else has stayed? Hi. So we got further down the bank, we've got
Fred, you alright?
Fred Phillips, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's your partner?
I was just with George over there. It's just over there at the moment.
Yes. So they've had it all out, but they're still having a go. So, how have you done? You've done.
Yeah, we've done alright. We've had 9 carp twinners and lost 2. But there's a lot of snags in this lake, which is a bit annoying.
I think.
As I know, you've been snagged a few times and your teammate as well.
I think we've lost more tackle than we've caught fish.
Yeah. No, overall it was a good session. Nice meeting everyone. It's just nice to be out on the bank again. So.
It's been. I think it's the right kind of lake for this kind of social, because it's not all about the fishing. It's
Yeah,
more
it's
about
not
the stuff.
serious. It's a good laugh. Yeah, the fish aren't in bad condition either. They're not massive, but they're nice condition fish, looked after as well. So it was nice to see.
Alright, cheers man. I'll see you further down the bank. A bit further down the bank we've got Westlife.
Westlife Wickens.
Westlife Wickens. He was showing us some moves last night.
Hey, none of that. we just
And we've
doing
got-
like
Getting on the 2 ounces.
what all good noddies do.
Just walked into a rod, brilliant.
We're just casting out as far
Just
as
smashing out leads, really.
Is it? I'll move out your way.
I'm trying to hit the far bank.
That's over the island.
Okay, and I'll leave these guys to carry on casting.
Yeah, carry on being noddies.
And oh, look who's here, Mr. King himself. We got Joe Waller, Tolly Tan, yeah.
Yeah, and I got a nice little signature from
Oh,
Chris made that quarter go, so that's gonna
oh
nice.
that's lovely.
gonna
He's left
sting
the
us.
O and the C out of the middle.
I think it's yeah.
So yeah, we got Nothing But Fishing's Joe and his teammate George. Let's focus in on George because he loves it.
He loves it.
But,
It's one of my
you-
favourite things.
Yeah, I think I annoyed these guys last night
night.
because these guys did have the biggest carp for a long while.
We did. We knew it wouldn't stay. It was only £5.
But
I mean, you can't really win on £5. It had to be a bit of a decent fish.
but then it does feel a bit shallow that I've got the biggest fish at £11. But I'll take it. Like a greedy boy. Right then, cheers guys. I'm going to go and see George and Mark and we'll round it all up. Right then, as we come to the end of the path, we've got, I suppose they're the staff or the Bloggers Match crew. We've got George and Mark and the rest of the family. So, yeah, rest of the family's here as well. You guys, have you had much fish?
We've had 4 between us. We lost a few to hook pulls as well.
Mainly carp, yeah? Did you bother with maggots on float or any? Did you go for the course?
Not really. As organisers, you know, we just went on leisures basically and spent a lot of the time making sure everyone
Helping
was
you lot out, really.
You know,
Yeah.
Stopping you from blanking you down.
I think it's been fairly successful in the fact that nobody's blanked.
exactly.
No one has blanked. Even Carl hasn't blanked this.
Even Carl hasn't blanked, and even though Merlin sneaked off and caught a fish from another lake, it's still not blanking.
And you're winning the carp prize.
I think maybe.
It is looking that way, unless... No, it's possible, yeah. You might have got it in the bag.
Yeah, I think yeah.
Seeing as we've had all out.
Yeah, we have had all that, except from...
I'm an organiser.
Yeah, an organiser,
I can't
yeah.
possibly win anything.
Alright, cheers guys.
No worries.
I'll see you at the end.
Right, yeah, okay, right. So we're going to award the prizes now, but before we start awarding the prizes, I just want to say a quick thank you to our sponsors, Shimano, Gardner,
PVAproducts.co.uk and Dynamite
and
Baits.
Dynamite Baits for kindly supplying all these lovely prizes for us. Alright, so the biggest carp, which of course is the most important prize I suppose, and also they win this lovely trophy, and I'll have their name engraved on there. That's Carp Coarse King, so if you can step forward. And Dan, the captor of the biggest carp, which I believe was at 10 or 11 pounds, Dan.
£11 too, so monster.
There you go. Okay.
You're welcome.
So you win this array of lovely Dynamite baits. You've got the boys, you've got your method mix there, unhooking mat, Gardner, and roving sling as well, as I'm sure. Wonderful. And you'll have a roving pet case.
That's your trophy.
Okay, mate, can your teammate also come and collect the prizes? Because both of you.
I'll hold it all down.
Thanks guys.
Right. Gonna cut these later or gonna cut them now?
Yeah,
We'll cut these later. Smooth as always.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Right.
Okay, next prize for biggest coarse fish goes to Simon Taylor. A nice Spire Shimano Ultra Feeder Medium.
Oh, you sure it's them?
Yeah,
Thank you very much for that.
Congratulations, mate.
Thank you very much.
Don't forget all the bait and everything as well.
Yeah.
Array of Dynamite bait, ground bait.
My perch is a little bit bigger.
No problem, mate. It would be possible.
Sweet, thank you very much.
No problem, mate. Okay, right, now, unluckiest angler. Now, does everyone have any idea who may have won this? Could it be, right, did anyone hear blank? No one back, so no one got it.
Carl!
No, I won't be Carl. Right,
He did genuinely blank though.
did you actually blank?
Yeah, but he wasn't fishing with half of it.
So you had to poach.
He blanked even after poaching every single person's swim.
That's not unlucky, that's just pathetic. Right, unluckiest angler has to be the person who had their camera, well, I'll say pushed in the lake. It wasn't dropped, it was pushed. And, well, and he lost countless fish, has to be nothing but fishing, and ginger beard. I just Joe, really. There you go, mate. You win this rather stunning cap. Showing your
What does it say?
attributes.
Can't go for cold.
Someone zoom in.
That looks so good with your hair. I'm sorry, that really does.
That's alright.
Do
You
it later.
also get this array of PBA products. Bag of crave boilies, Simpson ground bait, plug, and pop-ups. There you go. Is that
Right, for most fish caught, got a nice prize here.
and can I just say, it's the most carp caught, this one, not just most fish.
Yeah,
'cause
exactly.
Simon would win that
Sorry.
again, that's not really fair.
This goes to George Basham and Fred Phillips, the Essex Anglers.
Well done, lads.
Can't get it over.
Don't worry, it's in there.
It's in there, we promise.
Congratulations, guys.
No problem. Thank you. Oh, we've got the bucket. Every prize gets 2 buckets.
Oh wow.
Dynamite baits, all sorts of ribbon in there as well.
Lovely.
Again, smooth as everything else has been with this match.
Thanks very much, chaps, for organising that. It's been a really good weekend.
Not a problem. Just want to say although as I said thanks to the sponsors, I also want to say thanks to all of you, for coming and obviously videoing it and everything. Well, really good of all of you.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
And well done, Captain. We also need to say thank you to Seven Lakes for providing the venue. I mean, we've certainly done well, and they've had a fair few fish. Compared to last year, it's been brilliant. You know, everyone's caught, haven't they? You couldn't ask for more, so we're really...
Other than Carl.
Except for Carl, but that's just Carl, isn't it, really? But yeah, thank you, Seven Lakes, and thank you for providing this wonderful effort.
Yeah, it's
Brilliant. Right.
Cheers, fellas.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're looking the wrong way.
Hey! How many?
Oh, nearly old ends.
Right then, so it's the end of the match, and luckily enough we managed to, we won the trophy and the biggest carp, so...
Well, you did,
yeah, and
but we won as a team.
yeah. Team, what is Carp Coarse Kings.
Carp Course Kings.
Uh,
Something that George couldn't seem to get his mouth round.
You know, but, yeah, so we officially won the match, which was a nice birthday treat, and we're both pretty happy with it. And there's some pretty good prizes in there as well.
Yeah,
We split them up, and
we've got a nice dynamite baits bucket each, which comes with a riddle. I don't ever do any riddling, to be fair, but
you might know.
yeah. So we got some crave dip each, some crave fluoro pop-ups each,
So we'll all be fishing like Terry Hurd.
some marine halibut boilies each.
So I think, yeah, so there's 3 people we need to thank really. It's Seven Lakes Angling for letting them hold the event here, and of course George and Mark for all the effort they've put in to arrange this event. And yeah, and is there anything else you need to add? No? No?
Right.
Thanks for being my team member, Chris, and
Yeah, thanks for being my team member and helping me win them prizes.
and we'll probably be back again next year, do you think?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, it was more about the sort of the social side of it. It's a fun event, isn't it? Nothing serious that these
it's
matches are. They.
It just made it sort of extra bit special that we actually won.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was a great event, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself.
Yeah, it was a good laugh. We had some good laughs along the way, didn't we?
Yeah, and we met like a load of bloggers that we would probably have never even seen in real life. But yes, it's been
good
a
to
good
put a face to the videos you see.
Right then, yeah, so that about rounds it up. I think Chris is staying on for a bit. I'm going to pack things up.
I am, yeah, because I've actually got the lake rented to 3 o'clock, so it's about midday now, so I'm going to stay on and make the most of the few hours that are left and just have a bit of a fun fishing now.
Alright then, ta-da!
That's why I drink cider, because it never affects me.
How much of it to drink, Chris? Hardly anything. I see you told me last night after you've been spewed out. Oh, we're just joining the angling male legends now.
No. I've run stuff on in ages.
Any top tips?
Anyway, okay, so the winner of the biggest carp is Coarse Kings, which is start this again, please. That was all.
No, you can't.
I was just like,